This is the most wholesome chapter in Jujutsu Kaisen so far. If you are Yuji or Gojo's fan, then this chapter is for you. But I only have one question. Where the fuck is Merger? When will they introduce him? Only 3 chaps left. Chapter begins with Sukuna talking to Megumi's soul. Sukuna, how dare you try to live on? You let your body be taken by me. You killed your own sister. You even rejected a hand that was offered to you. Sukuna tries to drown Megumi in despair, but now he's jumping into his past and bloodline to lose control of his body. However, I don't think this will work this time. Sukuna to Megumi, give up. You can no longer live a proper life. Just stay quit and let me handle the rest. Megumi talks back to Sukuna. Megumi, why are you so desperate? There's still the one Sukuna's finger left. If the way of becoming a cursed object is predetermined, then if you're peeled off by Itadori, you'll die here. Megumi is like a broken-hearted lover, completely rejecting Sukuna. Now, Sukuna won't become a finger this time. Instead, Sukuna has become a homunculus. Megumi to Sukuna, and resonance isn't all good for you too. If your 19 fingers disappear, the last one won't be able to connect your soul from the effects. I'm honestly relieved to know that even you are afraid of dying. Blood is saying your last finger was enough to kill you. Megumi is giving advice like an old man. Megumi, I never intended to live a proper life from the start. It's a given, but there's so many more people other than yourself in the world. I think I'll try to live for someone else one more time. Blood's expression says it all. You're the only one in my life. I don't give a fuck. He makes it clear that your value is like a piece of shit in my world. Back to reality. As Yuji's domain crumbles, Sukuna's reincarnation gets undone on Megumi's body. Sukuna screams in agony as he peeled off Megumi's body. Megumi is finally free from Sukuna's clutches. I don't know, dude, but when Sukuna is being tortured, doesn't he feel how others felt? It's like karma. And Yuji finally freed Megumi from his slavery. Yuji looks down on the residual of Sukuna. Yuji, what'll you do, Sukuna? Flashback to when Yuji asks Sukuna to release Fushiguro and return back to him. Yuji will spare Sukuna's life. Yuji, Sukuna, you are main. Yuji is back to his you are me form. Like seriously, bro. Sukuna isn't Yuji's offspring, he can simply be told to die. Bro is like his dad. Yuji picks up the residuals, tells Sukuna born bearing a curse without even knowing it. What kind of monster that we would have become was a matter of chance. But I had my grandpa. Sukuna, let's try one more time. Sukuna is still trying to convince him, let's fight one more time. Like seriously, bro, he isn't child. I know he is dumb, but not this much. Yuji to Sukuna, not to curse someone, but to live with someone. Even if no one else accepts you, I alone can live on with you. Bro is accepting the queen of curses love. Sukuna is enraged at Yuji's consoling words. Sukuna, I'll commend you for playing the fool to this extent, Yuji Itadori. Don't underestimate me. I'm a curse. Bro is still delusional. He thinks he's strong. Scene shifts. Uraume realizes that Sukuna lost. Hikari asks what they'll do now. Uraume, I already told you. It's the end. There's no meaning to anything anymore. Uraume says the only logical reasoning for Sukuna's defeat is that he was in an incarnated body. Uraume, you all were just lucky. You were saved by being born 1,000 years too late. Hikari, I was just lucky, huh? That's the highest praise I could receive. Uraume's body slowly crumbles as they say HMP. Indeed. Are you kidding me, dude? What were you two doing this whole time? This fight was a total letdown, no intense battles, no impressive skills. Uraume's death was anticlimactic. She didn't even get to fight. She could have joined forces with Sukuna to take on their opponents. Instead, Uraume and Hikari just stood there like lovers, looking like they were waiting for the credits to roll. Scene shifts. Megumi finally wakes up and asks, what are you two doing? As he looks at Yuji Nobara goofily trying to surprise him. Nobara and Yuji, a Kugisaki survival surprise. Megumi, I see. My bad. Nobara, you know, the class's Madonna, who everyone thought was dead, turned out to be alive. Shouldn't you two be so surprised that you'd wet yourself or cry out of joy? Yuji says he cried a little when the resonance was hit. Megumi says he wasn't really surprised since he saw what happened inside Sukuna. Then they discuss Gojo and other topics. But I'm going to skip over this part. Nobara then says they have to meet up with Maki others. She also tells Megumi to attend. Yuji says he has to apologize. Megumi is confused, so Yuji tells him that it's about Yuta. Yuji says they gotta save Yuta's life. We see Maki, Togi, Tanda, Kusakabe, Niwamomo. They're just traveling to meet up with other players who have bitten the dust. Maybe they'll run into the merger now. Someone screams, maybe Maki. Yuta, you damn bastard. I guess Yuta is still alive and Maki trying to wake him up.